I'm Kim, I'm the DP Hobbyist, and happy Easter if this is the day that you're seeing it on. I'm filming 2 videos right now, and I don't know which one I'm going to show first. I might show both today because it's Easter. But these are some completions that you have not seen. I am in the process of thinning out my stash. So I'm going through all of my portfolio books. Just right there past your view is a big 6-foot long folding table that has my art bags, my portfolios, all of that. I'm going to be going through and pulling the ones that I know I'm never going to use, or do, I should say, not use. But I will be showing those before I roll them up. They're either going to be as giveaways or I'm going to sell them at an arts and crafts fair, right? And then funnel that money back into the channel to buy more canvases to show you. And then rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. But I am going to do some, I'm giving away over on my Facebook page, my Facebook group. I'm giving away a canvas and some 3D printed accessories to one group member a month. So, and then, you know, when we have events and so on, who knows? I might pop in a couple canvases as a giveaway. Who knows? I don't know at this point. We'll just have to wait and see. But these are some completions that I ran across in a bag that I'm going to show you. And I haven't been diamond painting long, so you've seen some that I've done. And then there's some that I don't even have with me anymore. My mom has them and so on. But this one right here, I started in October, late October, October 24th, I think is when I said that I started this canvas, or I ordered it, is when I started diamond painting of last year, so of 2024. And I thought, well, Halloween, how long is it going to take to do a canvas? It should be done by Halloween. So this is a 30 by 30. I look at this white border and I cringe at my drill placement. I'm not going to zoom in and show you. If you feel like you need to know, you go right ahead and zoom on in. But it was my first one. And it does look a little better in the camera, but it's not bad as far as detail. It's not bad. These are supposed to be bats, but they're a 30 by 30. I didn't know that they were going to come out as blobs. But still, I think the little jack-o'-lanterns at the cat's feet turned out really well. The hat turned out well. The cat turned out well for a 30 by 30 and in a stained glass. But this was from Amazon. So this, if they still have the canvas, I'll link it below, but I don't know who would want to do it because it needs to be bigger for bigger detail. But it was a fun little canvas to do for me to learn on. There was lots of confetti. You can tell that there are drills in places they're not supposed to be, like down around here. I should have removed those and just all been black. But a lot of times I just do it the way that it's rendered. And I sealed this one with Mod Podge, super gloss, and water, so a half and half mixture. So what I do is, and I learned this here on YouTube, you just take water and the Mod Podge super gloss and you just put it on and then wipe off the top with, like I wipe it off with a wet sponge, and then dab it the top of it, because the drills at the top don't need it. You don't want to take that shine off of them, but that's what I sealed this one with. So this one was my second one, and it came from Amazon as well. I think I ordered it around the same time. No, I didn't. No, I need to zoom out. So this is going to be this is a 30 by 40, and it has ABs, and it has special drills in it. And I love this canvas. I still love this canvas. I think it turned out well. I didn't know what this was for a while. I'm like, what is that? And then it's the river and stream, sorry. It's a reflection into the water. I'm like, oh, once I got up here, I was like, oh, okay, that's what it is. I get it now. But right here are our special drills. You see that? And then there's the ABs in the white and the gray, I think. I'm sorry, I'm knocking the phone. But And I sealed this with the Mod Podge Super Gloss and water as well. And it turned out really, really well. I don't know if I turn on this light here, I'm kind of wondering. So, you know, we went back to the phone and then I broke the, I don't know if you can see it any better. I don't think you can. I broke the tripod accessory from my phone. And yeah, so now we're back to this clamp on until I get in the new accessory. But anyway, so this was from Amazon. I will link it if it's still available. I'll turn that off. I don't think it did any good. Now, this is the one where I learned that size matters. And this was also what I was still in. If I started, I'm going to finish it phase. And I am not in that phase anymore because I hated life doing this canvas. Thank goodness I had already learned that. Now, it looks great-ish in the camera. Not great-ish in person. I mean, I know what it is when I look at it because I did it. But if I was to hand you this in person and go, what is that? You kind of go, well, up here kind of, I don't know. I don't know. But this is a Christmas tree. It's 30 by 30. Way too much detail. This was from Temu, I think. Might have been from Amazon. I don't know. What's the next one? No, it was from Temu. It's a 30 by 30, and it needed to be at least a 40 by 40, and it would have been beautiful because there's, you know, all the Christmas ornaments, and you have like the swirling galaxy sort of thing behind it. You have like a shooting star or whatever there. And I mean, I finished it, but I hated it by the time I was done, and I should have just stopped. I should have just stopped, but nope. I started it. By gosh, I was going to finish it. I don't have that mentality anymore. And I was dying to start this one. And this one, and I sealed that one with polyacrylic. No, I sealed that one with, it's the Mod Podge spray, which is not something I would recommend. Okay, I've got another one I did that with, but this one right here, I got off Temu, and y'all, I really, really loved doing this canvas at Christmas time. I love this canvas. I don't know if I'll be able to still find it on Temu, but if I can, I'll do a picture search, and if I find it, it's either Temu or Shein, but I think this one came from Temu. I think it's part of that first order, and it's a 40 by 40. It took me a little while to finish it. I still wasn't, you know, super fast. Still aren't. I'm still not a big old fast diamond painter. I mean, I take my time. I enjoy the process and so on. But I love this one so much. And this one I started before Christmas and finished it right after. And this is a Temu. And I love it. And I sealed this with Mod Podge Super Gloss. These are all going to be Super Gloss and water, unless I tell you that it was a spray. And the next one, I think the next one's going to be a spray. But look at that. You've got Santa and his reindeer. And you've got this cute little girl looking out the window with her headband. And I loved it, but I was ready to be done with it when I was done. And I'm that way with a lot of canvases. I mean, I love them, but I'm ready to be done with them when I'm done. I'm like, how long is it going to take? My goodness. But she's got little flowers on her nightgown. And then you've got the gifts in the window. I really did. I loved this canvas. It's a very sparkly canvas. So was the other one and the one before that. So this is my little Hedgehog. And I don't know if I've shown you guys. This was a double-sided adhesive. It was the first one that I converted to poured glue. Poured glue-ish is what I call it. And up in here, when I pulled off the tape, I pulled off some of the drill field. But I thought, if I can't figure that out, then there's a problem, and you would never know, because I can't tell you exactly where it was. I can't. It was up here somewhere. But I did this for Diamond Grandma's big butt event because he got a big old butt, you know. But I love this canvas. It's a 30 by 30, and it's a perfect for 30 by 30. I thought it was perfect. And this last one is my 20 by 20 that turned out to be a brown blob. That sign says Hello Spring. I think I've shown you guys this one. I'm not sure. But this is why size matters. But I had ordered that in my first haul where I didn't know size mattered that much. I hadn't really seen a 20 by 20 canvas. I worked on this one while I was waiting in a waiting room for a friend of mine's surgery. I worked on it just in between. It didn't take me hardly any time at all, but yeah, I don't like it. It's a big old brown blob. I love gnomes. And this is supposed, I don't know, I can't even remember what this is supposed to be down here. Flowers, maybe? I don't know. All I know is that it's the brown blob. So, those are my completions that you haven't seen. Now, I did spray too much of that because this is the first one I used on that spray. No, yeah, isn't it? Yeah. So, even though the other one I did earlier, this is the first one I used the spray on. So, be very careful if you use that spray when you seal it, because I do remember I did use the spray on it. I do think it takes off some of the shine to the canvas, the spray does, or maybe I just didn't get it wiped off. I'm gonna try it on another. But you know, but make sure if you use the Mod Podge Super Gloss that you are cutting it with water. 50-50. 50-50. I love this canvas right here. I really, really do. It's still one of my favorites. And then the very first one, the one that started it all, is the little Halloween cat. So I hope you guys had a great Easter if I post this after Easter, because I do have a Dreamer Design haul sitting over here next to me that I'm going to do. So I don't know which one I'm going to post today. Like I said, I might do both. I just don't know. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. We'll just see. But you guys have a great day, evening, overnight, weekday, weekend. Don't be on Temu or AliExpress or Shein or any of those places right now trying to rush by, because you might buy something ugly. We don't want that. Don't get your haul in before what you consider the deadline, and it's ugly. That's one thing you don't want. But if it is in September, we are having an event over in my Facebook group. I keep talking about my Facebook group. I'm trying to get it out there for those of you that want to join. And next week, I'm just going to be like occasionally, over on my Facebook group. But over on my Facebook group in September, we are going to have an event. It's going to coincide with Welcome Fall. Some months I do too. So that way you have something to choose from. And there will be a giveaway for both on those months. So it's going to be Welcome Fall, or I think that's what it is. Welcome Fall, or I don't know, something to that effect. And the canvas you wish you never bought. Yep, that's gonna be in September. So if you have one, save it. Come join us. Do the event. That is gonna be so much fun. Anyway, you guys have a great one, and hit like, subscribe, share if you like this video. If you're not subscribed and you want to see some more diamond painting hauls from me, please do so. And if you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. I mean, but do remember, if it's because of my ramblings, they do make a mute button. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.